to my channel. My name is Adididi, and I know it's been almost 3 months without me. I hope you guys have been coping very well, because I haven't. Anyway, I wanted to take advantage that I was wearing my therapeutic costume on and explain to you guys what's been going on with Adididi, that she hasn't been uploading videos for these almost 3 months. So hold on to your couches and seats or whatever you're watching me from, because this is going to be the first ever testimonial video. And bear with me because there's so much noise in the background because I live in New York. Guys, it is good to be back in front of the camera speaking to all of you guys and editing and looking at the camera lens like it's an eye. It is good. Now, I, Adididi, have confessions to make. Well, 3 reasons, aka 3 major events on why I haven't been uploading and creating videos for you guys. And I have mentioned it to my older brother. I don't know why I'm saying older brother, because I am the youngest out of everybody. But anyway, I have been mentioning to him that I don't want to speak about that event, ignore it, it never happened. But I finally came to the conclusion that I do need to speak about it, not to only help myself, but others, friends and family, as well as you guys, so you guys could be more aware, more caution about what I'm about to tell you, and especially to let you guys know that God does exist, because this is a testimonial video, and testimonies is always about God. He's the protagonist, the main picture out of everybody. So for my first event or reason on why Adididi hasn't been making video is that you all know that I'm a single mom. Single mom. Say it with me. Single mom. Let me breathe it into it. No help from daddy. Throwing some shade in there. It's not very Christian-like, but I just wanted to say it. You know, it's probably get some comments and likes and some probably new stepdaddies. I have a beautiful daughter. Her name is Sierra Marie, and she's the protagonist on this event. And a few days before her birthday, my friend had come over to do her hair. And when she was done, I have offered her to walk her to the station of the trains, and get a few things alrighted for my daughter's hair. I have told my mom, listen mom, watch Sierra, I'm going to walk her real quick. So my mom and my brother both saw me leave. No one should be judged, no one should be blamed that the situation happened. Back to the story. I had left the door open, but what I mean by open is you could just turn the knob and go inside the apartment. It's not a big deal. I really didn't leave it wide open. The point is, while I was walking my friend, I get a phone call. My mom is hysterical, an asshole, okay, just throwing it out there. She was just being mean, and she basically, in other words, told me that my daughter had taken her shoes and left, but she's, you know, the neighbor brought her back. At first I thought it was a joke, obviously, you know, like, haha, joke, you're funny. He's like, no, you serious? Okay. When I finished walking my friend, I came home, my mom is in tears. They both had explained to me what happened. Sierra, my daughter, she had gotten the shoes and told my brother to help her put it on. Nobody thought nothing of it, you know, putting the shoes on. And then when he had put the shoes on, he went to the room real quick, stayed there for 5 minutes. When he came back, he was looking for her, and he didn't find her in the house. He was calling out to her, did not see her, but he did find the door open. Now, what I mean by open this time, the door was not closed, like you have to turn it, you just push it this time, you just push it. And when he opened the door, he finds my neighbor and her, and my neighbor was all sweaty, and not the cute kind of hot sweaty, like the sweaty that he like died, and he himself kind of sweaty. So he had explained to him what happened. My daughter put her on her shoes, opened the door, turned the knob, opened the door, left. She got into the elevator and she just walked out of the building like she grown, and my neighbor saw her. Now, when I went outside to walk my friend, I had saw my neighbor there. He's never usually there. He's always in his house, and if I do see him outside, he's either in the supermarket or on his way home, but he's never usually standing in front of the building because he's not that type of guy or man. And I said hi to him, he left. Now, when he saw my daughter pass by, he stopped her and like, hey, asked her, where are you going? And all she was saying is, mommy, mommy, mommy. And she ran up the block. Ladies and gentlemen, she ran up the block. My neighbor, confused as hell, at first he thought maybe I was around the area, you know. But when he realized that he had just saw me 10 minutes ago, he's like, oh, he runs after her, see her in the corner of the street about to cross. He books it. And then he yelling at her saying, stop, stop. No, she goes, look this way, look the other way, and crosses the street. And she is now in the middle of the street. Ladies and gentlemen, she is now in the middle of the street and a truck is coming. And best believe my neighbor most likely his pants and got in the middle of the street himself to stop the truck from crushing my little girl. When he was able to stop the truck, he got my daughter, took her back to the place, to my place, and basically had the most walk of shame because he is getting screamed at not only by the truck driver but by everybody around where the event happened, telling him off. He is a bad father, you're a bad person, this and the third. He is nowhere near bloodline relative to Sierra, and he risked his life for her. That little girl is blessed by God himself. This is where I tell you, I hope no tears come. You better not come out. I was speaking to her godmother and realized, oh my God, I almost lost my daughter to three occasions in one night, in 3 different occasions, because the first one someone could have kidnapped her, killed her or something. The second reason is my elevator sucks. You open that elevator door, the elevator occasionally it is not there. So when she took the elevator, because I know she took the elevator, that little lazy son of a gun, she is my daughter, I know she took the elevator. The elevator was there by the grace of God. Not only that, she almost got hit by the truck. Now, what affects me about this whole situation is that I was not in control. I could have come home to my daughter not being there. And thinking the whole possibilities of what could have been, it was killing me. Because just imagining her body against the wheel of the truck, I was thinking about the most gorgeous thing, and I could not help myself to fall into the depression, because even though God was good at that moment, I felt like complete crap because I had no control over the situation. I've been saying this to the camera a lot, many different ways, and in every occasion it still is hard and difficult. So I thank God that he had put his hands on her for that day, and he continues to do so. Now for the second reason why the DD hasn't been making videos. As you can tell, I have a lovely glow of a tan, even though it is going away because America sucks in that sense. I cannot come looking like a damn immigrant because out of the way they want to take it away from you. I can't even look like my damn Dominican self because I have to be white. 2 weeks and a half before I go to Dominican Republic, my cousin, whom I'm also traveling with, and his girlfriend gets a nice beautiful phone call. When I mean beautiful, not so really beautiful. He gets a phone call that his close cousin, who is also my cousin, pero lejano, you know, and he gets a call that his close cousin gets into a motorcycle accident. Not to add to that, let me just add something real quick, which is that Dominican Republic is way different than America. Any other place is way different than America. First thing is, nobody respects speed limit over there. You can go at me young if you feel like it. You need to be in a highway 55 minimum. You know, that's the top. That's the top. You can't do anything else. But over there, you can go as fast as you want. And motorcyclists try to compete with that because they don't, I don't know what it is. I don't know si que quieren la vida, but they don't even take care of themselves because they go try to beat other cars and trucks and motorcyclists to go just as fast. And para colmo, the worst part is they don't even wear a helmet. Over here, you have to by law of not ticket. At first, I was like, you know what? He's okay. He's alive, right? Cousin, he's alive. It's fine. 5 days gone by, and I hear more stories. He got hit by a truck. It was by a truck that he got hit. He was driving the motorcycle, and he got hit by the truck. When you think about that, you're like, oh my god, that should have been instant death. He broke his back in 3. Which, it's a sensitive subject because, you know, as soon as you hear back broken, you're like, oh, it's not going to walk. Now, let me explain something. Over there is, again, way different over here. If you get into an accident over here in America, they touch you instantly. They're like, you got into an accident, surgery. Or if not, they get you ready for surgery, depending on your status. And then they bill you later. Over there is more like, oh, you got into an accident? A truck hit you? Ooh, you look bad. Come on, let's put you some IV, because you look very bad. Let's just put some IV. You look a little bit better now. So obviously you need surgery. Do you have money for it? No? I'll be back. They never come back. You don't have peso over there. It's not going to work because you don't have peso, and peso rule the Dominican Republic. My cousin, which is my cousin's sister, brother, I don't understand. I just am out of it. She picked up money from the church and sent it over there to help out to the surgery. When I got over there to where he was, I'm not trying to be an ass, but the hospital again is way different than over here. It looked like Resident Evil. I could not even be more than 5 minutes in that room. I felt like I was going to pass out. And not because it looked like Resident Evil. It was if the way I saw him, he was in pain. And I've never saw a human being like that before. But the next day, they did surgery on him. He survived the surgery. 3 days later, they dieron de alta, which is they took him home and they're taking care of him now. Before, he used to not feel from chest down. Now he's feeling from waist down. He's getting little feelings back. Right away, they started a little therapy, which is massaging his feet, some nerves, and some nerves are reacting, which basically is if you massage a certain nerve of his feet, the feet will move. Not that he tried to move himself. I think it's crazy that he had to go through the events and realize that God has a hold on him. Now for the third and last reason on why Didi keeps not uploading videos, while in Dominican Republic, we decided to take a beautiful trip. My cousin Josue, his brother Jose, his lovely wife and 2 kids, and my cousin Mono and my daughter, right? Bam. We decided to take a beautiful trip to the river. How bad is that? When we got there, the river is dirty. Now let me explain that I'm not very biological. I'm not aware how it gets dirty. All I know is when it rains, I don't know if it's because the dirt lifts up or whatever. When it rains, the river gets dirty. But it's usually clear, you know. It's not dirty. What I mean by dirty, it means it's like brown, but not because someone pooped or like it's because of the dirt lifted. It's not dirty, but it's dirty. I mean, we could have taken a shower, but we're not Dominican because we're too Americanized. But we're like, you know what? Let's just go to Agua Azul. Agua Azul is basically a big place with different types of pools. There's a bigger pool with slides. There's kiddie pools. It's a beautiful place. Oh, amazing pica pollo. If we would have taken the other way, it would have been straight, and there would have been no holes, which is good in a sense. But the thing is, what happened on our way to Agua Azul is that, like, this is the front wheel. So I guess one of something got loose in this wheel on my right, not your left. So, well, the right side. It got loose or it broke, which made the wheel this way. You know, you could easily fix it to this way, but the thing is, it's so loose, so when you're driving, it automatically goes here. It felt like something was like stopping us to go forward. A perfect day. Bam! And then when we stopped, we were literally in the middle of nowhere. You know, at least wherever you stop here, there's something, you know, like, you know, a place. But no, it was like all country. We're in the country. You have to remember that. You know what? Thank God that we decided to take this road, because imagine we would have gone 125 miles per hour and that would have happened. Basically, an instant car flip crash like from the movies, and we were all been dead because we don't wear seatbelts over there. I mean, the only one that was wearing seatbelt was obviously the driver and the kids ish. And actually, that is the only event that was actually recorded, because I was like, oh, this is the first event, we're going to the river, and then that happened. The river is dirty. Oh, fine, we're going to Aguasul, and then that happened. I'm like, and then that's not the only thing that happened actually, which is funny. Over there you could do whatever you want. This is how you know you could do whatever you want. We needed to take a what's that called? A tow truck. Those kind of tow truck that you put the car on top. So basically, we were inside the car on top of the tow truck, and there was for some reason we found ourselves with more holes and mountains, and I don't know, that road was terrible. We thought we were gonna die. We were like, listen, this tow truck flips, we're all dead. So that's it. That is the 3 reasons, aka major events, that led to Edididi not making no longer videos. But I am finally back, and I'm glad that I'm back, and I'm glad that I'm sharing this experience with you guys, so that way you guys can learn from my mistakes and actually are aware that God is here. And little miracles that are happening in our lives is not because of us, it's because of God being there and protecting us and guiding us throughout everything. And sometimes in the silence, he is still working. They're in the boat, Peter in the boat, and there's a huge storm, and Jesus is inside the boat, and Jesus is sleeping, and Peter had to wake Jesus up, like, hey, I don't know how you can sleep through this storm, but like, you know, like, you have the power and all, can you do something about this? And of course Jesus does something. Just because there's a storm in your life, it don't mean that he's not there. He's there, sort of sleeping, I guess, per se, you know. You're just gonna have to, like, hey, God. And you have to remind yourself that God is not going to give you something that he knows that you can't handle. If you're going through a situation, it's because he knows that you can handle it. And you just have to have faith that, okay, you have too much faith in me, Lord, but I guess I'll go through it. I hope this testimonial video helps you guys, not believe, but just helps you guys in general. You guys ready? You guys ready? You guys ready? I'm ready. You guys ready? Ready? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more of this pretty face. Tell me how good I am by commenting down below, yo! Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Bye!